And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Down to the 41. You look at the Saints defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground. Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot. Good touch of time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Purdy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But just did on that play.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Down, he winds up getting 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the big bird is up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk.
The ball carried by the fullback.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th down.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 4th down and 1. And the first play will be a field goal try. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. Looked like an issue with his snap, but he pulled it wide left. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-point game.
That was an ugly-looking kick, and the snap largely to blame. These special teams operations are relying on everyone being on the same page, so even the slightest hiccup can lead to some missed kicks, and that's exactly what we saw here.
He gets this to Jones over the middle.
And his play caller does a nice job of getting an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
30-yard line.
We're here, second and a few inches. And tuned to throw it now. Little short pass. And it's a fumble. And now it's a scooped up by the 49ers. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Purdy from the gun on third down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping it. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. Looked like an issue with his snap, and he pulled it wide left. It's no good. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. This one taken in by Olave. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. He'll mark him down at the 39.
Good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air is Rattler. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Palmer. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a first and 10 here.
First and 10 at the 45.
From the shotgun, Rattler. Olave holds it in. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second and a couple. The Saints had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses. I haven't been a defense coordinator yet, but think 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. The playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. There's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Behind the chains, 2nd and 12. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle is going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line.
That's a nice throw right there, and I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in colleges.
Well, the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the kind of offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
3rd and long.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Will score a 36-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go in, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Now we've got a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready. Go pink. 33. Yellow. Slide blue.
Rattler wants to throw it. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Okay, right.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
10 black. Steel black. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line compared.
And across the track into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
14. Saints 6.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Hut.
Now Rattler. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being run down. 2nd and right in the yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
second down and a little more than a yard here. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60. Watch out now. 60.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Palmer. And he goes down, and now we're getting this inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Rattler. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Brings up third down and
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
it's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Saints first down. First
And now
goal
whistles
at the
here and a
6-yard
flag
line.
down. Looked like someone got going a little early. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start.
Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Ready.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Johnson.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. Throwing two. Steps away to his left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Our partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara from 8 yards out. And the Saints have cut the lead back down to 2. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. That's caught. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kicks away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive,
taking it right down Broadway. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go now.
a long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Black Ultra. 52 blue.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 black.
They'll set up the throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Purdy.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you're calling, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
95. Ready?
Rattler working out of the gun. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's good for a Saints.
10 seconds.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here to Hill. He's into space past the 25. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
19-yard line.
97. Ready?
And Rattler, he'll throw again.
Eluding the pressure right.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He gets this to Jones over the middle.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
On play action, Shuck.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
And his kick here is good. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but when you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Purdy off the play fake. Oh, brings it in off the deflection.
And he'll go down, and and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners will add to their fourth quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Saints 17.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. This offense so far on third down, they've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. To the air is Rattler. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Comes the Saints punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Probably a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
He'll buy some, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Throwing here, Purdy. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Rattler.
Out to his left.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
From the shotgun, Rattler.
Being chased out left.
And this one too low.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was...
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. They snap a knife, bang, on the double.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Green, red, 38. Field, black. Black shot. Ready?
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. Complete to Olave on the out route.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking a prize. Hit the crib with it.
Rattler wants to throw it. Flush to his right. Pass to the right. There's Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
For another Saints. 1st and 10.
Now Rattler.
17-yard line.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Saints. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with issues.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Saints. Velus Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
Like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And now